Hey everyone, it's Jessica Mendoza. Welcome to the show.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Miami Marlins.
And getting to start for Miami, Max Meyer. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now he's trying for more. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Not close with that one, and the count is filled up. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Here's the center fielder, Adolis Garcia.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Andrew Painter. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, you know,
back here at Lone Depot Park. Second inning set to go. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. And here comes Alec Boehm.
Ball inside.
The 2-1. On the ground to third. Knocks it down. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Batting seventh, the catcher, JT.
Here comes Real Muto. And a 1-1. That clips the corner. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Garrett Stubbs getting ready to hit. And now it's even up. Outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, number 29. The 1-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one misses. 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's a 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Time called. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
That one almost got him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swings through that one out in front that time. Pitch gets away. Turner up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. So Harper stands in.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Line, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Fires it to the plate. Catcher can't hang on. It's 2-2.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Throws to first in time. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. This is Bryson Stott. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that drops in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He goes down swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Back here at Lone Depot Park, on to the 4th, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Here's a 1-1.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
On the ground to third, Paulie. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Here's a 1-1. Up the middle. And he beats it with room to spare.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Go ahead run on base. Garrett Stubbs. Now there goes the runner. Ball misses. Throw there. Safe. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the right fielder. The count 2-1. On the ground, Lopez tosses to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Ready to go, bottom four. Now here's the Marlins DH, Liam Hicks. Number 95 gets the call from the pen. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two. So Trey goes down on strikes. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. The 1-2.
That's ball two.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here is Bryce Harper. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side in the fifth. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now for the Marlins, Yuri Ruiz. Back here in Miami. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So digging in, Bryson Stott. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game,
he's trying for third. Pitch is high. Throw bounces, but he's out at third. Got him swinging for the K. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Chase Sugar. He's been so good against lefties.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 43, Andrew.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And foul ball. Out towards right center field. Stowers moving under this one. And there's one down. Garrett Stubbs will hit next.
The left fielder, Garrett.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That's a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Marlins, Connor North. Back here in Miami, ready to begin the 8th. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. The 1-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. That one to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Ball to strike. The pitch. Look out. That fastball drilled him.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Adolis.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 2-1. High fly ball, right field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Turner comes in to score. They lead it in the 8th. New pitcher for the Marlins, Anthony Bender.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 1-1. There's a strike. 95 of that one. In the dirt. Harper off of first with 2 away. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in Lone Depot Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Stowers digs in now. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Trevor Richards.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's outside. Now 2-2. In the air to left center. Garcia on the move. One away. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez.
Shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Back here in Miami, we go to the ninth. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now the left fielder, Garrett Stubbs. That's in for a strike at 95. And the count is 2-2. Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now here's the Marlins DH, Liam Hicks. So they turn to their closer, Brad Keller. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shammy. Thanks for joining us.